Welcome to another episode of Talk with Fern and Mac. I'm Fern and she is Mac. What's up?
What's up?
Not much. I
How's
don't
your
know.
week?
It was good. Um,
Good.
um, Not a lot of hockey action, I guess. I mean, I guess there was this
Mhm.
weekend, but it, things are slowing down
I
for
mean, not a whole lot.
things are slowing down for
All-Star week.
All-Star weekend, which turns out to
Yep.
be a week because by the time next week rolls around, I think there's going to be a few teams who haven't played in a week. So because of how the schedule is just
A
done.
lot of them are on vacation already, I noticed.
Yeah, because they haven't played. I think tonight's the last. Well, tomorrow's
There's,
the last set of games.
I think there's like two games tomorrow or something, right? Tonight there's a bunch.
No, tonight there's two. Tomorrow there's three. There's not
Oh,
any bunch. And then yesterday,
oh. Yeah, I must
yesterday,
have been looking.
yesterday there was only one.
Oh, I don't know what I was looking at. Maybe they had it all combined on MSN when I was looking. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe
I
like
know my team, they've already been on vacation.
like my beloved Flyers. Last time they played a Saturday, and they're not gonna play again until like they come back from the break, which
Oh, well, that's kind of good though.
I believe that is on. Well, if I could find the date. But yeah, anyway, everybody's on
Well,
star break
the
mode
third.
for the most part. And yeah, All Star Weekend. Have they announced the skill stuff that you know of?
Um, no, because I guess I was just thinking, I forgot they do different stuff every year, right? I mean, they always do fastest skater and stuff like that, but they were talking about, I don't know if they actually said everything they're doing yet. Because it's up in Toronto, right? This year.
Yes, Toronto A.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So yeah, I don't know like the deets. I
So
just like to watch it. I know you don't care, but
I don't, but I am going to try to watch for our sake because we
right, yeah, well, that would be helpful. Thank you.
talk about this.
So nice of you.
You know, can't help it. I know that we kind of mentioned the captains, but they were fully named.
Oh, both Hughes,
Um, yeah. So
Hughes boys, and then
no, that got
McDavid.
changed. That got changed.
Oh, so what? It's not McDavid anymore?
No, it's Quinn and Elias Pettersson
All right, why do you get me all excited?
because
Thinking it's
Jackie Boy is up in the air about playing
still
because of
hurt.
his injury. So
No, I meant excited that I thought you meant Connor McDavid was not the captain. I got all excited. Of
no, he is. He is. So there's four teams,
course.
obviously. There's Team Matthews, which obviously the captain is Austin Matthews,
Yeah.
and his alternate
Yeah.
captain is Morgan Riley. So there you go. You got two Leafs there.
Oh, okay.
Obviously Team McDavid is him and Drysaitel teammates. So two Oilers
Hmm.
there. Team McKinnon is Nate McKinnon and Kale McCarr. So two Avalanche players. And Team
Is it
Hughes,
usually like that, or is this just
I think that's not just it fell. I don't know if the captains got the pick,
okay?
like who,
Okay, gotcha.
because
Right, right.
Team Hughes was originally announced to be Quinn and Jack, but it looks like
Uh,
since Jack's um status is in
hurt
the air.
or up in the air.
Yep. So
TBD.
so Pedersen takes over as Quinn's assistant captain. So
Oh, all right. Well, that's good. Pedersen, not Peterson.
yes, I learned after several weeks. You know what I mean?
We
There
did have a good run with it, though.
I do have a list of the players
Would
participating.
you say what? Hold on. What did you say wrong today? Brita.
Yeah, the filter.
For
Um,
everybody out there that has those pictures of water,
it's
Brita, the Brita pictures.
yeah.
Fernando calls them, or Fern calls them burritos.
Yeah, well,
Just throwing that out there.
potato, tomato.
That made me laugh. That was your funniest joke today
Yeah, I
because
mean,
they were pretty lame.
I don't know what that has to do with hockey, but we'll take it.
It
Uh,
doesn't, but I feel people need to know how funny you are.
try.
And
Uh,
that it's not just hockey names that you pronounce wrong. But go ahead.
yeah, but I can make that argument about a lot of people in our, in society that
All
they
right. Well,
pronounce
this is
things
just us.
differently. Yeah, true.
It's not
Uh,
as funny when it's not you.
I found a list of the players in the skills competition, voted by the
Oh,
fans. So,
okay.
um,
Fastest skater, Connor McDavid. We already know.
well,
Blah, blah, blah.
no, the competitions aren't listed, but it's just a list of the players.
Oh,
So Pasta is one of
oh,
them.
love him.
McKinnon, McCarr, McDavid, Drysital, Hughes, Kucherov, Matthews, Nylander,
Mm.
other Hughes, aka Quinn, uh, JT Miller, and Elias Pettersson. Those are the players participating in this skills competition, supposedly, according to this list. So
Oh, that's good.
that'll
What
happen.
about what goalies are all the goalies, I guess.
Yeah, I guess all the goalies are available. They don't get any
Yeah.
love, but yeah, that'll be festive. The game's on the third, which is Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Sunday, yeah,
Second is skills and the first is like all the
yeah. The skills is
extra
Saturday night, I
stuff.
think.
Yep. Saturday, I think. Or maybe it is Saturday night. Yeah. Changed it
Yeah,
from
no,
previous years. I thought
wait,
it was
wait.
used to be
The
Friday
game's
night.
actually the game's actually the. I got my dates wrong. I think the third is a Saturday. I think they're doing the game on a Saturday.
Okay, and then so Saturday, and then the skills is
Skills
Friday night.
Friday.
Isn't that what it normally is?
I
Yeah,
think so. Yeah, I guess you might be right. I don't know. I told you I haven't been watching like.
yeah. It's pretty bad that you're not caught up. But
Yeah, it is.
it's a good thing one of us knows.
The game Saturday. See, that's too bad. You're the one with all the knowledge.
I know, and I'm the
I'm just
sidekick.
here as the moderator. You're the star of the
I'm
show.
your Robin. You're
Not
my
the way
Batman.
around. But whatever.
Okay,
We move on.
moving on. Yes, we
So,
do.
conversation we tried to have earlier was what's going on with Patrick Lane? Huh?
Line A.
Lane. Well, see, look, I see Lain
Oh, don't get all mad.
and then
It's fun to
Lane.
bust on you.
Like, what is it?
Line, Laney, Lane,
Everybody has a different
Line
way to
A.
say it.
Anyway, he's in the witness
This
protection
program.
program. No, I'm kidding. What's it called?
Basically,
Player protection program.
yeah. Player
Um,
did something like
well,
that.
from what I read, they weren't saying at all, but from what I read, it just said stemming from an injury. So I'm wondering if, like, I don't know, like pain pills. I completely making that up. I have no idea, but normally if it's like alcohol related, there'll be like an instance or something. I don't know.
Yeah, reckless speculation, but I
I could
mean,
be wrong.
reckless
Yeah,
speculation, but I mean, we don't know. I think I was reading the same thing, and we might have read the same article, but it said that
yeah,
Pat was trying to. It was taking longer to heal from
yeah.
his
Hmm.
injuries, and obviously we don't know the details. So, I mean, it
How old
could.
is he?
Patrick is like 20, high 20s. I want to say.
Oh,
Don't
okay,
look it up,
okay.
but I should look it up. But yeah, he's in his. I believe it's. I want to say 27.
Oh, okay.
I want to say, but I will
Yeah,
confirm
I
it.
was just
Actually,
curious.
I was wrong. He's actually 25.
What did he have? Was surgery on his neck or something?
I
Like
believe
originally,
it
or
was.
is that what this stems from?
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All
But
right. Well, that's
yeah, I don't know.
well. We wish him well.
It could be just they're using the injury. It could be other stuff. We're never going to know. until somebody says something or
No,
somebody else reports it. But I mean, who knows?
we wish him well.
We do. Good player. Like him. Wasting his talent in Columbus, but I get it. You go where you get paid.
Yeah, that's true.
um,
Speaking of that, uh, our big discussion today was where is Fleury going to end up at the trade deadline? And to my horrible surprise, the number one team they were throwing out there was the Philadelphia Flyers.
okay. So
What?
let me speak on this. So,
What?
all right. So people, so this is why people are doing, obviously, this hasn't been reported. This is somebody just putting out there, obviously, what they think would be a good fit at the moment. You know, the
Yeah, yeah.
teams that were listed there in the article that you sent me were the Avalanche and the Flyers.
Hmm.
Two teams who are currently in the playoff run. Obviously, the Wild aren't. So when it comes to that, I think the reason why his name is out there and people are thinking he could get traded is because obviously we know he did announce this last year, right? Is that what it was? Did he already announce
No.
it? No.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so we don't know, but he is on a 1 year contract. He's on a year-to-year contract. Like so, around this time, this is what we've been talking about for a while with the restricted, unrestricted like contracts. Like
Hmm.
a lot of guys' names are gonna be thrown out there for possible trade, especially guys that have like a 1 year left. So
Right.
a lot of these teams, because when you got a guy that's you're only gonna have for the trade deadline is in a couple weeks, it's after the All Star game. There's only 20 something games left plus the playoffs. Teams don't want to pay too much, so like they look for these players
Right.
that they look for these players that have an expiring contract, as they call it, and they say, all right, I'm going to go get him because it's not going to cost me much, like meaning players or draft picks or whatever it is.
Totally. Yeah.
So
Mhm.
the reason why it makes sense for the Flyers, they're still in it right now, even though they're on a 5 game
Mhm.
streak. Uh,
Well, that's okay.
the article kind of goes over it. Like Urson has been good this year, but he's still a rookie. And the guy behind him, Peterson, he's not like this great person. I'm not person, but I just called him a bad
Goalie. I know. I was like, wait,
goalie.
did we hear stuff about him?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. I mean, he's
Uh,
very young, right? Very young.
uh, Urson,
Peterson.
Peterson is like older. I think he's like like 20 something,
Oh,
29 or something
because
like.
Urson. I mean, I'm pleasantly surprised at how he's
Yeah,
been playing for y'all.
he's done good, but you can't just throw him in there. Honestly,
No, and can't be every night either.
yeah. So basically, it makes sense. This is a team on the run that they could use a veteran guy with Hart being out and that being up in the air. Um, yeah, Peterson
And
29
you don't think any of them will come back this year? Sorry,
from that thing that we talked about last week.
scandal. Like the six of them or five of them, whatever. You don't
Mm,
think any of them will be back this season?
I don't know because
No.
we don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, we read the reports. They were told to turn
Right.
themselves in. Obviously, the guy Alex turned himself in. His lawyers are saying that they're just
Right.
cooperating, but they still, Alex is still claiming he's innocent of whatever. You know what I mean? And I'm sure that's the stands
Sure.
their lawyers are going to take. Um,
Right.
I think I was just sent something from a friend that I think McLeod and Foot from the Devils are going to turn themselves in next. So they'll probably be the next
Okay.
that you're going to hear. I don't
Hmm.
know where the you know person got the source, um, but yeah, I don't know that what happens if they turn themselves in? Are they going to jail? Are they going to what I mean? Like it's
Right.
obviously
Okay.
probably
Yeah.
not jail. They're probably more questioning. I don't know what the process is. Legal process is going to take a while, and I mean
Right.
they already they already wanted this time off, so why what I mean? Why
All
go?
right. So it frees up for them for the Flyers to get Flurry.
Yeah,
So wrapping that up, I mean, I could, eventually become a Philadelphia Flyer fan. I'm just saying it. You know what I mean? It would be painful, but I just can't see Flurry in orange. I can't see it. It's gonna be hard for me.
If it
My daughter
happens
was all about it. She was like, I can't say. She was like, I can't say I hate that idea because it's close. We can go to more games and see
you can
them.
see
But
him all the time. Yeah, you can go to games. You
I
should be
mean, I
loving
could
this.
stand outside of Wells Fargo trying to get his autograph. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you should be loving this. But
Signs.
it's
I mean,
it's
I
not a
guess it's gonna take some time.
it's not a rumor that's out there, so you don't have to worry. I think that
I feel
if
like I just made it a rumor.
yeah, well, I feel like people are just looking at players in a lot of these articles, like I said, and they're just looking at players that are like you said. You've asked me a few times, like, are they going to get rid of Martinez on the Knights, who's a player that you really like? And I don't
Yes.
think so personally because Vegas is actually in it. Like teams like Vegas that are in it.
They'll win it. Yeah.
Well, they're not exactly. They're not looking to get rid of people. You know what I mean? They're looking to bring in people
Yeah,
to help
but
out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
but wouldn't they do it to get draft picks for later? I think that whole thing's stupid. We've talked about this, but what couldn't they do that?
yeah, but
Would
not
that make
really.
sense?
That
Or
would be somebody like I don't know. I'm trying to think of somebody like I don't know, like the
Colasar or something?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a team in the bottom. That would be like
Oh, the Ducks,
the Ducks giving up.
the Coyotes.
Yeah, well, the Coyotes are still in it to an extent. They're outside looking in, but they're closer than like the Wild. That was the conversation we had about like Fleury like going out on top.
Yeah, that's very far fetched, but yeah.
Yeah, they're unless they make a run, which is very unlikely. But yeah,
The
yeah,
Sharks. There you go. There's a team.
yeah. It's like the Sharks. I'm trying to think of. Okay, the Sharks giving up Tomas Hurdle, just say it correctly,
Hurdle. Yeah.
giving him up for like because I think he still has some years left in his contract, giving him up at the trade
Hmm.
deadline to get some picks because he actually has years left on his contract. So it's like that would be those teams are at the bottom are looking for the draft picks. If Vegas was having a really shitty season, like that's what they would do. I mean, that's what the
Okay.
that's what the
Yeah,
Flyers
yeah.
they were doing in the offseason, getting rid of Hayes and Provorov to get
Which was yeah.
draft picks. And these guys,
Well,
like I
working
said,
out for him.
they're overachieving, but like
Right.
yeah, I don't see it unless they're, because we talked about this before we did the podcast. Vegas's payroll is really high as well, unless they're trying to shed that. But like, but I don't see it happening unless they get somebody back that is really like, I don't know, amazing. That's the only way I would see that happening.
Well, I mean, we have Jack Eichel. I don't think you can get any more amazing than that.
I mean,
Mind blown.
I don't know.
Connor McDavid.
We'll see. Yeah. Um,
Just
we
kidding.
got another story that you're all for, and I'm all for it. Um, the
Oh,
USA Team USA is mandating neck gears for under 18 team for the under 18 team. So that's a
neck
good start.
parts. Yep. Yeah, that is a good thing.
Year or kind of get them started early, mandate them, and we move
Yeah.
on up. So
I mean, honestly, I think most of them have them, but their comment is, "Yeah, I have one. It's in my bag."
yeah,
As a mother, I'm like, okay, well, that's not helping. So
yeah.
yeah, get them out of the bag, put them on.
It's like we talked about before. I think it's a culture that has to start, and I think also that like I haven't checked in on like Carlson and like who was it? Who else did it? Was it Oshi? Was it TJ that did it?
Oh, Oshi,
Okay.
I think he's been sticking with it.
Okay, yeah.
Carlson, I don't know. I haven't really,
I was gonna say I
honestly,
haven't
but
checked in.
Oshi, I think
Like
he's been.
I haven't checked in and followed up to see if those guys are still wearing it. But I think it also obviously starts at young. So like when you're
Hmm.
little,
Yeah, and once you're
if
used to it, it's not as big of a deal.
you're a mite, so you're already used to it from.
Right.
But also I think with the people who are like making a big deal because they haven't done it, and like I think it sets a good example if some of these guys start doing it like more than just two people.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yes,
there's a lot of followers
absolutely.
in general, but it's a
Yeah.
good step.
Be a leader.
There you go. It's a good step though.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right, last thing I got. because I got some strong opinions from you. You see these
From
jerseys?
me. What?
See these jerseys for these?
Okay. I did, and I like the Flyers because to me it doesn't look like anything different. I feel like it just looks like a typical Flyers jersey, so I can get behind that. Um, the Devils, no. The Isles, no. Rangers, it's okay. I'm disappointed with them, to be honest with you. Very disappointed.
All right,
Just
so
saying. Girl's
I
opinion.
don't like the Flyers one. That's just me. I
What
don't.
don't you like about it?
I don't know. It looks cheesy to me.
That it's orange, white, and black. Oh wait, you can't get around that.
Colors, but I don't know. It just looks.
I feel like it looks like their typical. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, I like the Rangers. I told you this. I don't
I
know
mean,
what
yeah, there nothing wrong with that, but the Isles I
NYR.
think is terrible. Did you like that?
Did I like the Isles one? I don't mind it.
Yeah. Oh,
Like not.
okay. Did you like the Rangers? I don't mind it.
I said the Rangers. I said I liked it. We were just talking about it. You meant
No,
the
I said
Devils?
Devils.
Oh no,
Oh, I meant the Devils.
the Devils. I mean, there's nothing different to it besides they blacked out the logo. That's and
Yeah, I
then
don't know why. I mean, it's
oh,
like who's coming up with these? You can't come up with something better, like something that
Adidas.
stands out that people are going to remember.
Adidas.
I don't know.
I mean, it's just a stadium series. It's not the Winter Classic is the one you got to remember.
I know, but
We'll remember.
yeah, I mean, I know, but I don't know. It's still different. Like, I don't know.
I think. I mean, the Isles is. I would say that's my least favorite
Stupid.
because there's
Thank
nothing
you.
to it but
Agreed.
the word Isles across the chest or the.
Stupid. Hmm.
So I would say
I hope the NHL. Yeah,
out of the four, my least favorite is the Isles, followed by my Flyers, and then I would go Devils, Rangers. Rangers
yeah.
probably for me. But what about the
I
NHL?
hope for the No, I was gonna say for the All-Star game, I hope that the jerseys are better this year. I thought they were terrible last year, like the bright
So
pink,
jerseys
and
suck.
I thought that was terrible.
Or was it
Huh?
last year? Was it Florida that it was last year? Is that?
No, it was in Vegas. Wasn't it in Vegas?
I mean,
Or was it 2 years ago? I thought it was in Vegas. But anyway, the bright, I thought that was terrible. I didn't like that.
you like it? Yeah,
No,
last year was
I
in
thought it
Florida.
was Vegas though last year.
Oh, last year was in Florida. Vegas was.
Oh, the year before it was in Vegas then. Okay.
So they kind of try to
I
go
was wrong.
and all the All Star. They do this. They kind of try to incorporate like the city they're in. So like where they
Yeah, I guess, but
can be like maple syrup looking colors.
oh, all right. Well, those are not like few like I don't know. I didn't like the fluorescent. I thought that was stupid. Why are you laughing?
You didn't catch what I just said?
You said they would be like maple syrupy color.
Yeah,
I
because
just
it's
figured you
Toronto
meant like
Day, and,
dingy dark. Yeah, I know. So I just thought you meant they were gonna be like dark colors. Again, Fernando, you're not on a streak today with funny jokes, I have to say.
I don't claim that
But
they
you're
don't.
cracking up, so I guess
Yeah, I guess I crack myself
terrible.
up. My
I'm
friends.
glad that you make yourself laugh.
Well, I am
Hmm.
a child at heart, and
I mean,
like
aren't we all?
I think you have the B, but that's another story. But yeah, I don't. We don't have games because there's only like two games, and then I guess the All Star
Yeah.
game. I try to watch since it's on Saturday, so like
Yes.
it doesn't intervene
Oh,
with.
you better watch.
Well, I don't have anything to watch Sunday either because I ain't watching that other All Star game for the
Exactly.
NFL because it's flag football and I haven't watched that in years.
Flag football.
Yeah, it started
I
last
might
year.
watch it just for the fun of it.
They started last year. They put the Mannings
That's
on.
crazy.
And look, we're gonna flag football it, and
That's crazy.
but yeah, no, they're just
That's
everybody.
embarrassing. They should be embarrassed.
Well, okay, so an All Star game in football doesn't make sense, and I think they should just. But this is a hockey podcast, so that's another story. So I'll leave it for my football podcast. But yeah, I don't like I said, All Star games to me are weird. They when I was a kid, I used to love them because like cool, like all the best player, like good players playing with each other that don't play during the season. Like they have a draft. I think that might be the most important thing on Thursday when they draft the players to see who like goes with who, and that's you kind of figure out who's buddy buddy with each other too. Like,
Right.
like
Yeah. The
who's cool
baseball one's
drafted.
always pretty good, I think.
So that was a cool part about All Star games. But then, like when I was younger, when you get older, it's kind of like, all right, I don't care about this. Like there's no
Right.
defense.
Well,
There's like I remember when it was still before they split it to 3-on-3 because that was the NHL's like revolutionary thing was like let's do the tournament style 3-on-3 for the All Star game. But
right.
when it used to be East versus West, like like most All Star games,
Yeah.
conferences, it would be like I think it would be. I remember the last one. It would be like 12-0. I mean 12-12.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like or whatever the final score would be because I think the goalies took a night off most of the time and they're just like, you know, hey, we're here.
right. Right. Well,
Yeah, I just
guess
like
we'll see this weekend.
looking at some scores right now. 9-6. There was a game between the Pacific and the like back in 20. This is back in 2015, the last time before they did the 3-on-3, where they had teams where they were drafting teams. Team Taves played Team Felino, and
Mhm.
it was 17-12.
Wow.
So there
It's
you
before
go.
my time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's what I said before. There was this.
Mhm.
Yeah, the last East
Yeah.
West game was 12-11 in
Oh,
2000.
okay.
So there you go. I mean, at that time, I was younger and I was like, yeah, this is cool. Now I'm like, get it,
Yeah.
get it off my TV.
We enjoy it in our household, but
Well, you know why?
I
'Cause
mean, I
the
enjoy it
kids,
and I'm an
kids
adult.
enjoy it. They're into the hockey. You know.
I
Also,
enjoy it.
like you said, it was before your time, so you didn't get to experience the 12-11
Yeah.
dramatic.
But I mean, it is still fun to just, you know,
Yeah.
something to do.
But anyway, watch the game.
So,
We're gonna watch it because well, we'll talk about it this next week,
yes.
and we'll watch some skills. And the good thing is, I think both might be on ESPN and ABC at the same time. So I think
Oh, wow.
ESPN's really trying to put this out there
Good.
because also the good
Hmm.
thing for them is there's nothing else going on. This is the week before the bowl, and
Yeah. Super Bowl. Exactly.
um, yep. All right, that's all I got.
All right. All right. All right. Go Knights, go.
All right, there it is.